Hello, my dear students. Very good morning to all of you. Once again, I welcome you all to this FIBSc online lecture. Today, we are going to discuss on the new concept degree of ionization and factors affecting on degree of ionization. Before start this degree of ionization, here I revise within 1 minute what we studied in the yesterday's lecture, in the previous lecture. In the previous lecture, we started our topic ionic equilibria, chapter number 3. From that chapter, we discussed about electrolyte and their types of electrolyte. So what is the electrolyte? Electrolytes are those substances, they conduct electricity due to the presence of ions. As we know, the electrolyte is a substance that can split into the ions that carries the electricity. That is called as the electrolyte. And also we studied the types of electrolytes. Electrolytes, generally there are 3 types we studied: strong electrolyte, weak electrolyte and the moderate electrolytes. The strong electrolytes are those electrolytes, those are completely ionized. Those are completely ionized or completely dissociated into the ion forms in its aqueous solution, are called as the strong electrolyte. Example, we already seen all strong acids, HCl, H2SO4, KCl, NaCl, salts, NaOH, KOH, bases. Like these substances, they are completely dissociated into the ions. Those are called as the strong electrolyte and they conduct the electricity. Like again the second type, weak electrolyte. What are the weak electrolyte? Weak electrolytes are those electrolytes, they are partially dissociated up to partial extent, means maybe of 5 to 10% of dissociation is possible in its aqueous solutions. Examples we already studied. There are ammonium hydroxide, acetic acid, formic acids. Those are the example of weak electrolytes. And final, last one, moderate electrolyte. What is the moderate electrolyte? Moderate electrolyte is also the electrolyte which is the dissociation or ionization of that electrolyte which is of moderate percent, means how much? 50%, up to the 50% extension they can be dissociated. So that is called as the moderate electrolyte. So these are the things we studied in the previous lecture. Okay. Now I hope you understood the concept of electrolyte. So electrolyte is nothing but those are the substances, they can be dissociated or split into the ions and they conduct the electricity. Okay. Now in this topic completely we are going to discuss on the strong electrolyte, weak electrolytes and their relating concepts. Okay. Now today's point of this lecture is degree of ionization. Very important point, degree of ionization. Before understanding the concept of the degree of ionization, first we should understand what is meant by ionization. Okay, what is meant by ionization? Ionization is the simple one. All the electrolytes, it undergoes the ionization. Ionization means formation of ions according to the Arrhenius theory. According to the Arrhenius theory, what is the ionization? According to the Arrhenius theory, as we know, substance or electrolyte, if it is dissolved in aqueous solution, any electrolyte, according to the Arrhenius theory, what is ionization or dissociation? Any electrolyte, if it is dissociated in its aqueous solution, what will happen? Definitely, the molecules of electrolytes, they are dissociated, they are ionized into its ions form. Okay, ions form. For example, if I take the KCl, this is a electrolyte. This is a electrolyte. Already we seen this is a electrolyte. If this substance is taken in a vessel or in aqueous solution, for example, if it is aqueous solution, this is a solution we are taken. What happens if this KCl is dissolved in this aqueous solution? For example, this is aqueous solution, is nothing but the water. Simply it's water. Okay. What happens? The KCl molecule get dissociated into K plus Cl minus. K plus Cl minus. Or if I take instead of KCl, if I take HCl, HCl is dissociated or ionized into H plus Cl minus. If I take NaOH, Na plus OH minus, means this dissociation, this ionization of a particular electrolyte into the ions, splitting into the ions. Getting my point? Means any electrolyte, if it is dissociated or dissolved in a aqueous solution, it split into the ions. Ions, which ions? Ions of positive ions, ions of negative ions. This splitting of the ions in its aqueous solution is known as the ionization. That we have to understand the first. Ionization is nothing but the splitting of the molecules into the ions, into the positive and the negative ions in its aqueous solution is known as the ionization. This is the first concept. Now what we have to understand? We have to understand the degree of ionization. Which we have to understand the degree of ionization, that is alpha, denoted by the alpha. Now let's see degree of ionization. So what is ionization? Ionization is the splitting of molecules of an electrolyte into its corresponding ions, is known as the ionization. Now what is the degree of ionization? Degree of ionization, it is, there is a fraction, it is a ratio. Degree of ionization, that is alpha, denoted by the alpha. It is the fraction of, first I write the definition, it is the fraction of number of molecules ionized or split, ionized or split into ions to that total number of molecules of an electrolyte dissolved, See, very simple. It is a fraction, means what? It's a ratio. Fraction is nothing but the ratio. It's a quantitative value. It's a quantity. It's a value. Degree of ionization is the fraction of or the ratio of number of molecules ionized or split into ions to the what? To the total number of molecules of an electrolyte dissolved. Means simply mathematically we can write here, that is degree of ionization mathematically. Here we can write here, that is the definition. It is denoted by letter alpha. How it is denoted? It is denoted by the letter alpha. It is the fraction of number of molecules ionized or split into the ions to the total number of molecules of an electrolyte, that is dissolved, is called as the degree of ionization. Here you can write mathematically degree of ionization alpha equal to, can I write mathematically, number of molecules ionized to the what? Total number of molecules dissolved. Very simple. See, this is the mathematical expression. Ionization, we know the concept of ionization. Ionization means nothing but, ionization म्हणजे काय? जे काही इलेक्ट्रोलाइट आपण एखाद्या सोल्युशन मध्ये, ॲक्वेस सोल्युशन असेल किंवा दुसरं कुठलाही सोल्युशन असेल, सॉल्व्हेंट मध्ये आपण डिसॉल्व करतोय, वी आर डिसॉल्विंग. What happens? Electrolyte is substance which forms into the ions. So here ionization is the forming of the ions, is nothing but the ionization. Means splitting of an ions is nothing but the ionization. So that is ionization. Here what we have to know, we should understand the degree of ionization. Degree of ionization, it is a fraction of number of molecules ionized to the total number of molecules of an electrolyte dissolved. म्हणजे एखादा आपण electrolyte, suppose one electrolyte is taken in a vessel, Suppose let us consider for our convenience, if let us consider 100 molecules. 100 molecules of electrolyte is taken and dissolved in a vessel. Suppose this is a vessel. This is here it is a solvent is there. Aqueous solution is there. Let us consider 100 molecules of an electrolyte is taken. We don't know what type of electrolyte is there, whether it is strong or weak. But let us consider one electrolyte is taken. 100 molecules of electrolyte is taken, dissolved in water. If out of 100, if 100 molecules are dissociated, means for example 100 out of the 100 only 2-3 molecules are dissociated. What is the degree of alpha? What is the degree of alpha if 2-3 molecules are dissociated upon 100? Getting my point? Means these are the molecules are dissociated. These are the molecules are ions, which is splits into the ions. You are getting my point? If 100 molecules of electrolyte is taken, out of the 100 only 3 or 4 molecules are dissociated. That is, the number of molecules are ionized. किती molecules आपण ionized केले out of the 100? Only 3 molecules are ionized. But how many to the total number of molecules? How many molecules are taken? 100. Means if 3 molecules are ionized to the total number of 100, this is nothing but the alpha. So that is, for example, here with this simple understanding, degree of ionization or degree of dissociation, sometimes it also called as degree of dissociation. Degree of ionization or degree of dissociation is the total number of molecules ionized or split into the ions. कशामध्ये split होणार आहे? Ions मध्ये split होणार आहे. What are the ions? Positive ion and the negative ion. Ions कुठले आहेत मग? Whether it is a positive or whether it is a negative ions. Split into the ions to the what? To the total number of electrolyte. Total number of molecules of an electrolyte dissolved. किती dissolve केलं? This is nothing but the mathematical expression, which is a mathematical quantity. Degree of ionization alpha, which is denoted as the alpha. Number of molecules ionized to the total number of molecules dissociated. This is called as the degree of ionization or degree of dissociation. Very simple concept. How many number of molecules are ionized or how many number of molecules are split into the ions to the total number of molecules are taken. Getting my point? म्हणजे किती मॉलिक्युल्स आयनाइज होत आहेत आणि किती मॉलिक्युल्स आपण सुरुवातीला घेतलेले. That is the ratio is nothing but the degree of ionization. So that it is the fraction of number of molecules ionized or split into ions to the total number of molecules of an electrolyte dissolved is known as the degree of ionization. It is denoted by the letter alpha. So always degree of ionization alpha equal to the number of molecules ionized to the total number of molecules dissolved. That is a ratio. It is a fraction. Okay. I hope you understand. Let we move towards the factors affecting on degree of ionization. Factors affecting on degree of ionization. What is degree of ionization? Now just we define. It is the ratio or fraction of number of molecules ionized or split into ions to the total number of molecules of an electrolyte dissolved. That is called as the degree of ionization. Now see factors affecting on degree of ionization. Factors affecting on degree of ionization. There are 4 to 5 factors are there. The first is nature of electrolyte. Nature of an electrolyte. What is the nature of electrolyte? Now first, degree of ionization is the alpha, which is depends on what? How many number of molecules ionized to the total number of molecules are taken. म्हणजे काय? जेवढा number of molecules of electrolyte ionized होतील means degree of dissociation value will be increases. Means alpha is increased. Alpha is nothing but equal to 1. Whenever suppose 100 molecules are taken in a vessel for ionization, if 100 molecules are taken, if 100 out of 100 molecules are dissociated, then what will be the degree of dissociation or ionization? It will be the 1. 100 upon 100, what you will get? You will get the 1. You are getting my point? समजा आपण 100 molecules आपण एका electrolyte आपण घेतला आपण 100 molecules of electrolyte is taken, dissociated in a aqueous solution, ionized in aqueous solution. 100 पैकी 100 मॉलिक्यूल जर आयनाइज होत असतील, म्हणजे सुरुवातीला आपण डेफिनेशन काय दिलं, नंबर ऑफ मॉलिक्यूल्स आयनाइज किती 100, किती घेतले सुरुवातीला 100, टोटल विल बी अल्फा इक्वल टू 1. हियर इट विल बी दी डिग्री ऑफ higher degree of dissociation is there or higher degree of ionization is there. So here the factors which are going to affect on degree of ionization, the first is the nature of electrolyte. See, what is the nature of electron? Nature of electrolyte, if highly dissociated the nature of electrolyte will be there, degree of dissociation will be the high. For example, if you take weak electrolyte or if you take strong electrolyte, for example, first we take the strong electrolyte. What is a strong electrolyte? Strong electrolyte we already defined, it is the complete dissociation is takes place, 100% dissociation is takes place, that is called as a strong electrolyte. It means if you take strong electrolyte, then the degree of dissociation will be the high. Getting my point? If you take strong electrolyte, the degree of dissociation will be the high. If you take weak electrolyte, what is a weak electrolyte? Weak electrolyte is nothing but the partially dissociated. समजा weak electrolyte में acetic acid घेतला. Suppose if I take acetic acid, 100 molecules of acetic acid is taken. What will happen? This is a weak electrolyte. आपल्याला माहिती आहे acetic acid काय आहे तुमचं weak electrolyte. 100 molecule पैकी किती molecule dissociate होणार आहे, ionize होणार आहे out of this 100, as you know, because this is a weak electrolyte. Now see, maybe of 5 to 10% आपण सांगितलंय, म्हणजे for example 6% of 6 molecules of, for example, if it is dissociated upon 100, what will, this is the 0.06, this is the degree of dissociation of this acetic acid, which is a low value, 0.06. Means depends on nature of an electron, nature of an electrolyte. If you take strong electrolyte, degree of dissociation is high. Strong electrolyte, degree of dissociation is high. Degree of dissociation or ionization, degree of ionization is high. Are getting my point? If you take strong electrolyte, depends on the nature of electrolyte. What is the nature of electrolyte? Whether it is strong electrolyte, whether it is weak electrolyte, whether it is moderate electrolyte. If you take the if you are taking the strong electrolyte, the degree of ionization or degree of dissociation of this electrolyte is always high. Because of what? We are taking the strong electrolyte. What is the strong electrolyte? Strong electrolyte is completely dissociated. Therefore, the degree of dissociation is, degree of ionization is high for strong electrolyte. Let me consider the weak electrolyte. What will happen? Degree of dissociation is low. Getting my point? Why when we take weak electrolyte, the degree of dissociation is low? Because weak electrolyte is partially dissociated, partially ionized. The degree of dissociation, degree of ionization depends on the splitting of the ions. That is, we already studied ratio. It is the ratio of fraction of number of molecules split into the ions to the total number of molecules are taken. So that nature of an electrolyte is very important. If you take the strong electrolyte, degree of dissociation will be high. If you take a weak electrolyte, the degree of dissociation will be the low. This is the first point. Second is nature of solvent. Nature of solvent. What is the nature of solvent? Where we are going to form a dissociation, ज्यामध्ये आपल्याला आयोनाइज करायचं आहे की डिसोसिएट करायचं आहे आपल्या इलेक्ट्रोलाइटला, that the solvent what we are going to taking. Solvent, this is the solution, here it is solvent. जसं मी तुम्हाला सांगितलं, this is aqueous solvent or aqueous solution. Here the solvent plays very important role. What if instead of you are taking KCl or any electrolyte, if you are going to add into this one, if you are going to add this electrolyte into the solvent, this solvent also plays very important role. How? It indicates that, it tells that solvents having high dielectric constant value, then degree of dissociation is high, will be high. See, solvents having high dielectric constant value, then degree of dissociation will be high. What is the dielectric constant value? Dielectric constant value म्हणजे काय? Having the ability to dissolve, solvent ability, ज्याला आपण solvent ability म्हणतो. Dielectric constant nothing but the solvent ability, solvating ability, म्हणजे ज्यामध्ये डिझॉल्व करून घेण्याची क्षमता. सिम्पली इन व्हेरी सिम्पल वर्ड्स, ज्यामध्ये आपला इलेक्ट्रोलाइट डिझॉल्व करायचे, व इलेक्ट्रोलाइट विच वी आर गोइंग टू डिझॉल्व इन ए सॉल्वेंट, द सॉल्वेंट हॅज अ कॅपॅसिटी टू solvating ability, how much extent it can be dissolved. So that is nothing but the dielectric constant. If higher the dielectric constant value, higher the degree of dissociation. Means if a solvent having the higher the dielectric constant value means it having the higher the solvating capacity. त्या सॉल्व्हेंट कडे जास्त मॉलिक्यूल डिझॉल्व करण्याची एक कॅपॅसिटी आहे, क्षमता आहे. दॅट इज नथिंग बट द हाय डायलेक्ट्रिक कॉन्स्टंट. इफ वन्स इट हॅज हाय डायलेक्ट्रिक कॉन्स्टंट व्हॅल्यू, द मोर नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रोलाइट कॅन बी डिसोसिएटेड, मोर नंबर ऑफ मॉलिक्यूल्स कॅन बी आयनाइज्ड. Therefore, degree of dissociation will be high. Generally, in case of water, water is the highest dielectric constant value of solvent of water. वॉटरचा डायलेक्ट्रिक कॉन्स्टंट व्हॅल्यू किती आहे? सर्वात हाय आहे. दिस इज युनिव्हर्सल कॉन्स्टंट, युनिव्हर्सल सॉल्वेंट विच हॅव्हिंग दी डायलेक्ट्रिक कॉन्स्टंट व्हॅल्यू इज हायर. देअरफोर in water, in aqueous solution in water, all the electrolytes mostly they are dissociated. Therefore, the dielectric constant value of water is always greater than the other organic solvents like benzene, like hexane, likewise. So, in case of if an electrolyte dissolved in water, they are highly degree of dissociation value you will get it, because it having the higher dielectric constant, it having the higher dielectric or higher solvating ability. Okay. Now next one, third one, which is of concentration of an electrolyte. Concentration of an electrolyte. Concentration of an electrolyte. Concentration of an electrolyte. What do you mean by concentration of an electrolyte? Very simple. The degree of ionization or degree of dissociation is increases with increase in the dilution. Okay. For example, if you are taking a vessel, we are taking a vessel having this is the solvent. This is a solvent. For example, let us consider if 100 ml, as a consider 100 ml आहे. Here it is 100 ml of solvent. For example, consider 100 ml of solvent is there. Here 100 molecules of electrolyte. For example, 100 molecules of electrolyte, 100 ml of solvent. Means here the concentration is very high. Dissociation is very little bit of up to certain extent is there. If in this 100 ml of solvent, if you add more 400 ml, आणखीन त्यामध्ये आपण काय करूया 400 ml आपण यामध्ये solvent addition करूया. If you are adding this 400 ml, now what will be the total volume of the solvent? Now it will become the 500 ml. Now what will happen? Dilution is increases. Dilution is increases. Now what will happen? The concentration of electrolyte that is decreases. Means as the dilution of concentration of electrolyte, the degree of ionization is increases. Getting my point? Means more number of molecules are dissociated, because there is the space between the molecules, intermolecular force of attraction between the molecules, that is very loose, because you get the more space, more of dilution. म्हणजे जसं आपण if you increase the dilution, concentration of electrolyte is very important. Higher the concentration of electrolyte, the degree of dissociation is lower. If you increase, dilution will be increases, then the dilution of an electron will be increases, the degree of dissociation will be, or degree of ionization will be increases. Okay. Next, here I will write the concentration of electrolyte, the degree of dissociation or degree of ionization, say degree of ionization increases with increase in dilution. With increase in dilution. तुमच्या लक्षात आलं का? Increase in dilution means we are increasing the dilution, means we are more number of solvents are adding, electrolyte concentration is decreases, therefore degree of ionization is increases. Now next is temperature. This is very important. Temperature. As we know, temperature. Ionization or dissociation is a process of endothermic reaction. Ionization काय आहे? What is ionization? Ionization is the splitting of ions in its solution. How this is a process of endothermic reaction. What is the endothermic reaction? They are a reaction which is supplied by the heat or temperature. Temperature आपण जर supply केलं, the reaction will be increases. The rate of reaction will be fast. Means if I taken in a vessel, if these are the if it is solvent, if you supply little bit of heat or temperature, what temperature means we are supplying temperature means obviously there is certain amount of heat is we are supplying. So here the electrolyte which is highly dissociated means what? The temperature plays an important role in degree of a dissociation, in degree of ionization. Increase in a temperature, here I will write, increase in the temperature, increase in a temperature, increase the degree of dissociation. Increase in a temperature, increase the degree of dissociation. Temperature, if we rise, degree of dissociation is also raised. Why the degree of dissociation is rises? Because the more ionization is possible as increase in the temperature. टेम्परेचर सप्लाय केल्यावर काय होईल, तुमच्या वेसलमधला तुमच्या सोल्युशनमध्ये जे सॉल्व्हेंटमध्ये जे तुमचं इलेक्ट्रोलाइट आहे त्याचं आयनायझेशन it will be very fast and it will be more ionization is possible. Once you more ionization is possible means degree of ionization is the more. Therefore, increase in temperature, increase in the degree of ionization will be there. Now see, all these are depends on the ionization. The degree of the ionization is depends on which concept? Ionization concept. हे डिग्री ऑफ डिसोसिएशन कशावरती बेस आहे? आयनायझेशन वरती बेस आहे. व्हॉट इज द आयनायझेशन? स्प्लिटिंग इनटू द आयन्स. ओके, nature of solvent, nature of an electrolyte, nature of a solvent, concentration of an electrolyte, temperature, and finally that is of presence of common ion. Presence of common ions. Presence of common ions. What is this presence of common ions? Means presence of common ions means we having the same ions, common ions of electrolyte. जो electrolyte अपन ionize करणार है कि we are going to ionize or dissociate into its solvent, having the same of common of ions into the solvent, that will be the what happens, it increases the concentration. Therefore, the presence of common ions, the presence of common ions, the presence of common ion decreases, reduce the degree of dissociation, degree of ionization. See, presence of common ions म्हणजे already in that solvent we have the common ions of that electrolyte. Already the electrolytes common ion त्यामध्ये असतील तर what will happens, if having the same of common ions, definitely the concentration is increases. Definitely means once the concentration of electrolyte increases, there is a degree of dissociation is low. For that what we have to do? We have to do dilution. Therefore, the presence of common ions, it reduces the degree of ionization. The value of degree of ionization is decreases or reduces. Okay, so these are the very important factors affecting on degree of ionization. First we have to understand degree of ionization. What is the degree of ionization? Degree of ionization is based on the ionization concept. What is the ionization? Ionization splitting of ions. Degree of ionization, it is a ratio, the total number of fractions, number of molecules dissociated, split to the total number of molecules are taken. So that is the degree of ionization. Here the factors affecting on degree of ionization, 5 factors are there. One is the nature of electrolyte, second is the nature of solvent, third is the concentration of an electrolyte, fourth one is the temperature, and the fifth one is the presence of common ions. Okay, I hope you understand this concept. You go through the books, you understand the concept first. If you have any queries, you can ask me. The next lecture we will continue some more concepts. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video.